Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is Monday Night Raw. We are just off the heels of Judgment Day, the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. But let's be honest, that's not what we're here to talk about tonight. Tonight, it is Monday Night Raw. Tonight, it is the build-up to Vengeance, and what a reveal we had last week on this program. To close out Monday Night Raw last week, Adam Cole was victorious over Marty Scurll, over Shawn Michaels in one-on-one competition, but he called out Marty Scurll after the match. He demanded one more shot of the World Heavyweight Championship and said he would do anything for that shot. Anything, going as far as putting his Monday Night Raw career on the line to get that World Heavyweight Championship back. Marty Scurll accepted, and that title match is on just under 2 weeks from now at Vengeance. But it is also tonight where Adam Cole has business to attend to, an old rival of his as well, and a man who he's faced in the ring many times before in Triple H. These two men will meet one-on-one in what should be a highly entertaining confrontation. With Adam Cole's knowledge that this could be his penultimate match on Monday Night Raw, how does he fare heading into this? What goes through the mind of Adam Cole, baby? We will find that out later on tonight. This is another good night of action here for us on Monday Night Raw, and we're going to start things off by determining the #1 contenders to the Good Brothers' World Tag Team titles. It is between Heavy Machinery and the Ascension. So let us kick things off here on Monday Night Raw with this tag team matchup. Heavy Machinery made their debut 2 weeks ago, I want to say. I think it was something like that. Well, yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. They made their debut. They defeated the team of Zack Ryder and Christian, and now here tonight they stand a chance of becoming the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles. What a chance that could be indeed for Heavy Machinery. Will they, though, be on their way to that opportunity of vengeance, or will they succumb to the wrath of the Ascension? Will they be hit with the fall of man, and will it be Connor and Victor looking to rekindle their careers as World Tag Team champions? We will find out, but this is very much a present meeting. I don't really want to call the Ascension the past, but, you know, kind of like one of the figureheads of the tag team division for some time was the Ascension, and now the new future almost of the tag team division could be in Heavy Machinery, and they could be on their way to it. Heavy Machinery has gained a following both in NXT and on Monday Night Raw since their arrival, so I would imagine they might be the ones that the crowd wants to see succeed here tonight in Hampton. However, of course, this is the team that they have to face. The ever-dominant Ascension, former two-time ECW Tag Team Champions. Of course, they are always ready to rise over all the competition on their way to Tag Team Glory. You see Victor in the front, Connor in the back. They head towards the ring with one thing on their mind: pain. That, of course, not being inflicted to them, but being inflicted by them onto their opponents, pummeling them into the mat. Size, shape, strength does not matter to the Ascension. They will always find a way to overcome their opponents. We saw that last week with the Ascension in their easy defeat of TM61, and we see if they will do it again here tonight to become the #1 contenders. TM61 and Heavy Machinery, though, two completely different eggs in a basket. It all depends and if the Ascension has what it takes to crack them open as well. And head to the Good Brothers. It's going to be, I think that is Otis Dozovic starting things off against Victor in this one. Indeed it is. So already at a weight disadvantage. I mean, this is going to be a bit of a tough match here for Victor. He's obviously outweighed by both men. Stakes and weights, of course, is what Heavy Machinery rely upon, and in their mind, Victor could use with a few of them. Look at that! Delayed vertical suplex by Otis Dozovic there so early on in the match. And that was great strength as well. You saw Victor, despite this being in the early phases of the match, he just could not find his way out of that one. Oh, discus forearm! You could hear the thump from that one all the way up here in the commentary box. So far, so good for Heavy Machinery, it seems. Otis Dozovic taking care of business. Reverse DDT there. Victor is in the corner of Heavy Machinery for one, and is succumbing to the wrath of Otis Dozovic for the other. Hard knee in the face there. And finally, Victor able to get up to his feet. Finally able to get something going for himself here. Using his speed now. DDT. I think Victor is actually the taller of these two men. Maybe Otis is like an inch or two taller. But he certainly is the heavier man. That's for certain. Irish whip into the turnbuckle, tag made. Now look at the speed in which Heavy Machinery operates. Slam there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Tucker Knight coming down on Victor there. The Ascension are in big troubles right now. More importantly, Victor is in big trouble as he gets hit with that deadlift gut wrench suplex. Tucker Knight now just walking around the body of Victor, and you see still no response from the smaller of the two members of the Ascension. This must be tough for Connor to watch. Heavy Machinery, despite their size, could have been considered the underdog here going up against a duo like the Ascension, but so far it has been absolute destruction, courtesy of both men. Belly to belly suplex there. Victor moves out of the way. Oh, what a running splash. Right in front though of Connor, but Victor just couldn't make the tag. Went for the big boot. Moved out of the way. Pushed back though. Nothing going the way right now of Victor. This is awful for the Ascension. Connor trying to save his partner there. Nothing going on there. Victor is still laying down on the mat, still in trouble. Finally gets something going, and down goes Tucker Knight. He desperately needs to make the tag in here, but he can't. Tucker Knight stops that in the turnbuckle. Oh, and a hard shot. Oh, not too sure what Victor was thinking of there. If he took off that turnbuckle pad, there may have well been no way for the tag to have been made if you're bouncing off a steel metal rung. And again, the gut wrench suplex is coming into play. There is nothing Victor has going for him right now. Thrown into the turnbuckle or not. Alright, good game. Victor hoping for some luck here, hoping to be graced by something. What a high knee there. Brings down Tucker Knight, and this needed to happen. The tag needed to be made. Corner is in now, and immediately countered by Tucker Knight. This is a disaster for the Ascension. Went for some kind of running move, but the ability there of Corner to counter out of that one just goes to show this guy does have a lot of skill underneath him. Slammed him down there, and an elbow drop follows suit. Otis Dozovic wants in. Corner ain't going to allow that, and a trip up and over to the outside is what comes the way of Tucker Knight. This could be where the inexperience maybe of Heavy Machinery comes into play, and where the Ascension can use it to their advantage. Big knee in the gut there as the count continues on here. Into the barricade there. And again, but Tucker Knight able to counter now. Sent into the steps though by Corner. The Ascension have finally turned things around. Victor gonna fly there and launch himself at Tucker Knight. Double axe handle brought down the big man, and he throws him back in the ring as well. Hoping that some kind of advantage can now go the way of the Ascension, but it seems not to be the case. Corner sent into the turnbuckle. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Up there on the second rope. Oh, brings all his weight down on the chest of Corner there. That is going to hurt in the morning. Hard elbow struck as well. Running shoulder tackle. Got him with ease. Corner sent way too easily off his feet there, but he's able to counter. A sidewalk slam brings Tucker Knight back down. The Ascension, I think the only reason they've stayed in this is due to their ability to work as a tag team. Is due to their experience. Victor is trying to get in the ring here. I think he's trying to save his tag team partner by any costs. Oh, and he just about got it. Victor made the save there. But the Ascension are still looking in huge trouble right now. They need to do something big here. They need to do what they were doing last week against TM61. They need to be at that level of control. Nice backbreaker there to bring down Tucker Knight. One thing I've seen, though, is that the Ascension are starting to make a few more frequent tags. Heavy Machinery have not made a tag since Tucker Knight came in. That could be an issue there for the larger team. DDT now by Victor. Uh-oh. Otis Dozovic wants the tag, and he's going to get it as well. Oh, but immediately runs into the Irish whip there of Victor, and the Ascension will make another tag here. Tucker Knight on the outside. Otis Dozovic by himself, and here goes the Ascension now. Well, they're starting to fire away on all cylinders here as the comeback on for the tag for the former tag team champions. DDT there, counter by Otis Dozovic. Got him in that nerve grip there, but Connor able to power out of it just a little bit too easy, and a shoulder tackle will bring down Otis Dozovic for good measure as well. And here we could see the strength being demonstrated over the shoulder power bomb by Connor. He has been a real difference maker in this match, as he has done on more than one occasion. Flapjack by Connor. And this could be where the end leads in for Heavy Machinery, and where we could be in for the Good Brothers and the Ascension at Vengeance. From behind, looking for something big there. Counter though. Suplex there by Otis Dozovic instead. And picks him up. Oh, what a elbow there to just plant him with it. Elbow right in the head. Countered by Connor. In the turnbuckle goes Otis Dozovic, and all the running splash there by Connor as well. The follows up after it. Our Heavy Machinery about to be done for. I don't know. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it could be the other way around. Maybe the Ascension could be done for in the turnbuckle. No, Connor knew he had to counter, and counter indeed he did. Oh, and a big lariat there will bring down Otis Dozovic again. Flapjack. Does he have the strength within him, though? Can Connor keep on going for the Ascension here? Can Otis Dozovic keep on going off for Heavy Machinery? He's busted open now. Otis Dozovic being too stubborn. He won't go into the turnbuckle either. He refuses to back himself up into it. It's like he knows what is coming. Great counter there. Counter back though by Dozovic. This has been all to play for the right to be named #1 contenders. But Dozovic has him here. He's going to try and drag him all the way across the ring. Hard kick in the back there to Connor, and the tag looks like it might be made into Tucker Knight here. Tag is going to be made. Connor will leap and make the tag into Victor as well. Victor, the legal man. Big running knee there. Brings down 2 running knees to bring down Tucker Knight, and a 3rd for good measure. Victor came in with a purpose, and he's come in running right after him. Victor, STO. But you see the fatigue they have in this match, the beating they have taken by Heavy Machinery. And Tucker Knight still countering Victor. Oh, but got a little bit too complacent there. Got thrown into the turnbuckle, and now he's going to pay for it. The Ascension lie in wait on Tucker Knight. Fall of man. And that could be it. Corner into the cover. Oh, but the hell happened there? I don't know if that was a mistake made by the Ascension or not. Powerbomb anyway to Otis Dozovic. That was a mistake made by the Ascension. That could have been costly. They throw him back in the turnbuckle. Or maybe it wasn't a costly error. Maybe they wanted to seal the deal without worry of Otis Dozovic getting involved. They swap the roles around, but the move is still the same. Fall of man. Victor into the cover on Tucker Knight for the shot at the Good Brothers. There's 2. There's 3. The Ascension will face Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson at Vengeance. It is sealed and set. Just under 2 weeks from now at Vengeance, it will commence. 2 of the most dangerous teams in this universe. 2 of the most prolific teams, two of the most successful teams, will collide. And a question can be put to bed. Which one is the most dangerous? Is it the Ascension? Or is it Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson? That will be answered for us at Vengeance. But nevertheless, time will only tell about that one, but we're going to move on to our next contest. Before I do, though, great work by Heavy Machinery. Missing that little bit, though, but in only their second match on Raw, they tested one of the most dangerous tag teams in this universe, so well done for that. Anyway, we move on to our next contest in the women's division. As I said last week, the women's division kind of going under a rebuilding period of sorts. Let's see how that goes when we find out next. It's Alicia Fox against Gail Kim. So let's see how this rebuilding process in the Raw women's division is coming along. Of course, you know, it's been a bit weird for the NXT women's... wow, I don't know why I said NXT. For the Raw women's division as of late. I mean, WrestleMania came and went. Paige lost to Rosemary. She's now gone to SmackDown Live. Rosemary is the... Oh, good God. What the... Whoa, okay. I was not expecting to see this from Alicia Fox. She seems desperate to try and get attention on her here, and I don't think Gail Kim has become aware of it yet. Fox is almost lying in wait for Gail Kim right now. And from behind, she swipes Gail Kim off the apron. Alicia Fox wants to try and make a statement against one of the most successful women. One of the most talented women in this universe. The former Queen of the Ring winner. The only Queen of the Ring winner thus far. And Gail Kim has been blindsided by Alicia Fox now, who looks to make this statement against her. I didn't even get to finish my point before Fox just got too angsty, it seems, and just started attacking Gail Kim. Certainly goes to show you how Alicia Fox thinks of her fellow Raw women's talents. Went for the running knee in the corner, though. Gail Kim stuffed that one. And now the talents of Gail Kim can be displayed, and we might just be ready to see the mistake that Alicia Fox made. Off the ropes, yeah. Oh, what a drop kick by Gail Kim there. But as I was saying, you know, this Paige is gone, Rosemary is here, she is the dominant champion. There are a great deal of talents on the Raw women's division to try and dethrone her. Just a matter of if any of them can. We saw Alexa Bliss with a very strong victory last week. We may see another one here tonight by one of these two women. All matters, you know, there's no news of what's happening for the women's title at Vengeance. When the Raw General Manager gives us an update on that one, I will deliver it. Or, unless he wants to deliver it, we'll see how that one goes. Oh, what a kick in the face there by Alicia Fox. Hoping her long legs can lead her to victory here. Cover on Gail Kim. Referee didn't even swipe the mat for one there. But another hard forearm connects to Gail Kim's face. Alicia Fox is trying, at least, to put up a tough fight for Gail Kim, but that's just not gone the way she wants it to. Cross-armed neck breaker by Gail Kim. And she is feeling something within her now. Fox trying to get up to her feet. That hasn't happened, though. But speaking of feet, here comes 8 defeat. So much for that attack from Alicia Fox, hoping to lead her to victory. It blew up right in her face. Gail Kim is the winner in, once again, like last week, with Alexa Bliss. Very strong fashion indeed. Alicia Fox tried to get the better of Gail Kim. Tried to find whatever she could to get the better of her, but that didn't work the way she wanted it to, did it? And with Gail Kim, your winner. Does it show signs that the Raw Women's division, despite Rosemary still being the champion, of course, is in good hands, or will more need to be done in order to make it a division more than just about one woman as champion consistently? Time will only tell in that regard, but one thing is for certain tonight: Alicia Fox tried and failed to defeat Gail Kim. Well, that wasn't exactly what she had in mind, was it? Anyway, we're going to move on to our next contest now, just as quickly as we got into that one. The man who we've been seeing picking up wins over big names as of late, Roman Reigns, looks to continue it on here tonight, but against a member of the New Day instead, a man hungry for competition. It's Kofi Kingston. This is a little bit different for Roman Reigns compared to... Excuse me.
Don't you dare
excuse me. I'm not too sure what's going on here. I wasn't expecting the interruption, but anyway, I don't want to let people lower on the card than even I am talk over me. Anyway, yeah, this is a different test to Roman Reigns than it has been usually. You know, we look at the likes of Undertaker and Bobby Roode over these last 2 weeks. Both guys former world champions. Both guys in their own right also had a large standing part in the cards they were in. You think of Undertaker on Raw was just the World Tag Team Champions before heading into WrestleMania. Bobby Roode was always a staple to the ECW brand. Kofi Kingston, however, had his time to shine just before Dara Ronaldo came in. He almost became World Heavyweight Champion at one moment in time. And of course, that didn't pan out the way he wanted it to. He was unsuccessful in defeating the then World Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. But he came damn close. And in that breath, you know, he impressed a lot of people. But the New Day started to regress again following that. And kind of led Kofi into this slump that he's hoping to bounce out of here tonight. However, it is a very, very tough opponent that he's got to do that against. This man, Roman Reigns, who has been, as I said, defeating 2 former world champions in the last 2 weeks and has been making a statement out of them as well. His victory over The Undertaker 2 weeks ago, perhaps the one that struck the most ferociously due to what Undertaker said after the match. You know, he was still standing after the match for one, which is pretty impressive given the beating he took, but Undertaker went on to say, this is not acceptable, changes need to be made. Now, we don't know what he meant by changes need to be made. We have no idea what that entailed. We can only estimate with The Undertaker. But what we do know is that Reigns may well have been the factor that brought about Undertaker saying that changes need to be made. And if that's the case, then that goes to show the impact Roman Reigns has had already on Monday Night Raw. We saw him last week taking on Bobby Roode. He took a glorious DDT and kicked out very early. And he only took 1 spear to put away Bobby Roode. And I could see it being the same for Kofi Kingston again here tonight. The only difference being, I don't know if Kofi Kingston is going to have it in him to get out that trouble in paradise. Roman Reigns has got too much going for him right now, and even though all the titles may be sealed up, there could always be a door opening at Vengeance for Roman Reigns. Be it a future shot at a title, be it a rematch maybe, be it something else. I don't know. You never know. Reigns may decide to pick his part on someone. You know, may decide to target someone for a Vengeance match. All depends on what this man is thinking. Make no mistake about it, though. Roman Reigns has had far greater success than I think we were expecting upon his arrival to the Monday Night Raw brand here. Despite being without Paul Heyman, without Bobby Fish, he has done just fine on his own. In fact, he's done even better on his own than what he had done under the Dangerous Alliance. Irish whip now and off the ropes. Hard clothesline will floor Kofi there. Roman Reigns with great speed and great strength as he hit that deadlift powerbomb there. Kofi, though, choosing a kick out early. Good range there, just trying to power in some hard strikes to Kofi Kingston, but his speed there, just a little too much for Roman Reigns to overcome. Hurricanrana there connected. But you know that Kofi needs to do more here in order to try and put away Roman Reigns. He needs big moves. He needs a lot of moves coming one after the other. We need to see the Kofi Kingston that almost became World Heavyweight Champion a year ago. Nice strike here, though, by Kofi, but oh, one too many. One too many times he went to that well, and Roman Reigns makes him pay for it. Up on the shoulders here. Oh, this ain't looking good. Oh, on the apron. Face first for Kofi, the hardest part of the ring to collide with as well. And Roman Reigns has returned to the ring now. But, oh, never mind. Kofi Kingston there with a great counter. And no way is Kofi going to be able to use his strength here to suplex Roman Reigns back in the ring. Hard DDT drives him down into the mat as well. Kofi Kingston feeling the boom drop there. And the crowd started to side with Kofi Kingston. Trying to will him on here in this one. Kofi. Is he going to look for it? Is he going to be able to connect with this one here? Trouble in paradise. Reigns moved out of the way. And a big clothesline floors Kofi Kingston. And you just kind of hear the crowd start to die down a little bit as well. They were really hoping for something there. They were hoping for a huge upset by Kofi Kingston, but now Reigns is in the driver's seat. Now Reigns has Kofi right where he wants him. Maybe not. Big time reversal there by Kofi. Perching Reigns up on the top rope. Will this play out the way he wants it to? Looking for a top rope. Hurricane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Powerbomb by Roman Reigns. Oh, good god. That was a dangerous fall for Kofi. Superman punch follows it. That changed everything, and Kofi could be done for. Off the ropes, up in the air, Superman punch on the way down. Oh, but Roman Reigns ain't finished yet. He really wants to seal this deal. Reigns, spear! As if Kofi could hardly stand from a powerbomb from that high up. 2 Superman punches. And then the spear. Roman Reigns goes into the cover and beats Kofi Kingston. That was those final few moves from Roman, were emphatic. They completely put the end to this match. They closed it out, so it was a victory for Roman Reigns, undecisively. Or decisively, rather. And there is your winner. Roman continues his winning streak, and I wonder what is next for this man. Where does Roman Reigns go from here? Oh, that could be our answer. That's the theme of the Brood. And look who makes his way out. Mordecai, of all people. A man we haven't seen in ages. Man who took a back seat while the Brood were in control as World Tag Team Champions. But more importantly, the man who led the Brood and in turn led The Undertaker. Mordecai is out here tonight. Like I said, for the first time in a long time to deliver some kind of message here. Roman Reigns stands in the ring face to face with Mordecai. What does Mordecai want? Why is he here is the big question. It seems as if Mordecai is here on behalf of The Undertaker? That seems a bit weird. But apparently, well, actually, no, it doesn't seem a bit weird now that I think about it. Maybe he still does have control over him. But he's here on behalf of The Undertaker for one simple reason. And that's Roman Reigns. Mordecai sat back last week, or 2 weeks ago rather, my apologies, and watched Roman Reigns defeat The Undertaker, and he knew that that wasn't acceptable. Undertaker said changes need to be made, but Mordecai does agree with him. He agrees changes need to be made. And one of those changes is rectifying that defeat. And so, Mordecai, on behalf of The Undertaker, puts out the challenge for a rematch at Vengeance. Mordecai wants Undertaker to face Roman Reigns at Vengeance in a rematch and show the change that will be made. And Roman Reigns picked up a microphone while Mordecai was coming towards the ring and accepts it. He says that Undertaker and Mordecai alike will learn the true wrath of the Roman Empire. This is a stupid mistake by The Undertaker. The only change that will be made for The Undertaker is he won't be around so often. And you can believe that. And Roman Reigns seems confident about the message he put across. It is sealed, though, for next Sunday. Roman Reigns and The Undertaker one-on-one in a rematch. That one will be interesting. Well, that has been sealed, signed, set, delivered, whatever else you want to use as terms for it. It is going to be The Undertaker and Roman Reigns at Vengeance in a rematch. However, the fact that it was initiated through Mordecai kind of says a lot to me about where The Undertaker still lies here on Monday Night Raw. Nevertheless, we are moving on to our next contest. It is non-title action regarding Lars Sullivan and the United States Champion Daniel Bryan. Sullivan last week was involved in a triple threat match, also featuring Jay Lethal and Cassius Ohno to become the #1 contender for Daniel Bryan's US title at Vengeance. It would be Lethal who would win by pinning Cassius Ohno, not Lars Sullivan, and that is why, surprise, surprise, the Raw General Manager has gifted an opportunity here tonight to Lars Sullivan in non-title action against Daniel Bryan. I mean, it's hardly a surprise that Lars Sullivan is on the show and the Raw General Manager is the one to put him in this position. I mean, let's be honest. Anyway, it is a great opportunity for Lars here tonight. He's been stringing his nose around that United States Championship division pretty much since his debut, effectively. I mean, you look at King of the Ring, he was facing a lot of guys you consider, well, I say a lot, he faced 2. But, you know, the guys he was in there with were kind of around that US title division. He had the the 8-man ladder match at WrestleMania to try and become the United States Champion, which, of course, he was unsuccessful in. And, of course, the man who was successful was that man right there, the man who won the belt, retreated from the ladder, and became United States Champion for the 2nd time. Daniel Bryan, the only man in history of this universe to win every belt on a roster twice. Just that good. Nevertheless, Daniel Bryan comes out here tonight for this matchup here against Lars Sullivan. It's going to be a tough contest for Daniel Bryan. I think he knows that, though. And he's got to get himself geared up in time for his matchup against Jay Lethal. You know it's going to be a match of respect, that's for certain, between those two men. But, it's not something that Daniel Bryan can afford to look over, I guess. It's not something that Daniel Bryan can afford to try and, take 1 week at a time, I guess. He can't afford to just look at Lars Sullivan here tonight, unlocked to Jay Lethal this Sunday, next Sunday. He's got to go through it all. He's got to go through it bit by bit. He's got to have all of what's going on in his mind right now, but he's also got to be fully aware of next Sunday. So that being said, we get things underway in this one between these two now, of two very different styles going to be meeting in this ring. Question is, how much of the hard kicks and hard strikes of Daniel Bryan fare against the no-nonsense, beat the shit out of one another offense that Daniel Bryan and Lars Sullivan share with one another. That Lars Sullivan has, rather. How is he going to be able to overcome that of Lars Sullivan? How is Daniel Bryan going to be able to overcome the hard hits of Lars Sullivan? Bryan's been in the ring with a lot of big guys throughout his career, but he may not have encountered a guy who hits in the way that Sullivan does. Bryan using his speed early on there. Off the top rope, he went with that elbow drop, covers Sullivan for an early 1 count. You know that backstage, Jay Lethal's watching this one closely. As I said, it's a battle of respect between those two guys. Both men have respect for one another, respect for the US title, respect for Monday Night Raw as well. That's why I think it has the potential in that regards to be match of the night at Vengeance. Because it is a match about respect, not about the other one. Not about bragging rights or roster spots or risking everything. It is just about respect, and I think that's what sometimes is needed, just to remind everyone that this is, this isn't a battle that is more than the title. This is a battle specifically for the title. With that being said, we're going to pay attention to this matchup right now. Worry about Jay Lethal another day, maybe. Like I said, he's probably watching it in the backstage area, but Sullivan and Bryan have got to square up with each other right now. Bryan knows he can't afford to let this match go on for too long, pick up too severe of an injury, or really, I mean, the main thing that I don't think Bryan can afford to let happen is to get caught in that freak accident. If he does, then it could well be that his chances of victory here tonight, that his chances of retaining next Sunday could be over as well. Great maneuverability there by Sullivan to get out of the way. And again, he just grabs Bryan by his head and slams him into the mat. Crowd here trying to cheer on Daniel Bryan however they can. Lars Sullivan, however, really putting the pressure on Bryan right now. Think about what a win here tonight could mean for Lars Sullivan going forward. Oh my god, the 320-pounder now just slamming his knees into the skull of Daniel Bryan over and over again. Everything this crowd is doing is trying to cheer on Daniel Bryan, and here we go now. Bryan trying to get amped up, but Sullivan stops him in his tracks. Look at the strength here of Sullivan. Holds him up there with ease. Moves it round. Slams him down. Daniel Bryan felt that one big time. And Sullivan, is he going to... No, he's going to go for a nerve grip this time on Bryan. Crowd still trying to cheer on Bryan here. And he uses his speed to get out of the way. He needs to get something big going against Sullivan. Hard knee into the gut now. Daniel Bryan with a dropkick brings down the big man. The Freak is in a bit of trouble right now, maybe. Bryan starting to go here. Nope. Maybe I spoke too soon. Sullivan with another counter, but Bryan had enough of being slammed by Sullivan, it seems. Big counter there. I think Bryan knows he's not going to be able to submit this man. He's going to have to defeat him by pinfall, and that means working over the skull for that running knee of Daniel Bryan's. Stomping him in the chest a few times, though, will also help out in that regard. Counter, though, by Sullivan now, and he grabs Bryan by his hair, I believe, if not by the back of his neck. And elbows into the shoulders again and again. Oh, no. Sullivan now. Sullivan picks up Bryan. Lars Sullivan. Freak accident. Is Sullivan in for one of the biggest wins of his career? Yeah, Bryan kicks out stupendously early from the freak accident, and Sullivan's reaction tells a whole story. Bryan up to his feet now. Big elbow. Daniel Bryan going to try and fight back here against Lars Sullivan. Takes out the leg with that kick. Another kick start flurrying away into the chest over and over again. Sullivan in big trouble here. One for good luck across the head. And Bryan goes to the turnbuckle. Bryan's going to look to try and wrap this one up here. The running knee to Lars Sullivan. What a comeback this could be for Daniel Bryan. But he's not going to finish up there. He needs more. He knows he can't put Sullivan down with one. A second running knee is countered by Sullivan. Bryan with another running elbow. And he's starting to get geared up here. Bryan knows he needed something big. That lariat almost took his head off, though. Jesus. Sullivan with such a huge drop kick. Daniel Bryan almost got decapitated as a result of it. And now Bryan seems to have been exhausted by it as well. But he's still going on here. Tilt-a-whirl DDT to Sullivan. Both men on more than one occasion incredibly close to victory. That freak accident in Lars's eyes should have been enough. Daniel Bryan, though, not denying it. Bryan up high now. Big drop kick sends down Sullivan. And Daniel Bryan is feeling it again here. Hard uppercut to the head of Sullivan. Looked to wind up a kick there, but just took too long. Oh! That backbreaker. Vicious. Another strength being executed by Sullivan on the WWE champ, on the United States champion, my apologies, to hit that deadlift powerbomb. Sullivan countered by Bryan. Elbows the knee pad there. But Sullivan counters. Off the ropes comes Bryan now. But a collision between the two results in no luck for Lars Sullivan. Daniel Bryan now been working on the gut. I think a game plan that I may have overlooked has been the idea to exhaust Lars Sullivan. That may have been what he has looked for from the start, and if that's the case, then it could be about to work out. Up high he goes. Flying headbutt by Bryan. And Sullivan may not have a response this time round. A second running knee drills Sullivan right in the skull. Busted him open as well. Sullivan fought hard and fought like a monster, but he succumbed to the wrath of Daniel Bryan. The United States champion is victorious. Bryan hangs in there for a big, strong and much needed victory heading into next Sunday against Jay Lethal, but at what cost as well, because that took a lot out of him to exert Lars Sullivan in that fashion. Daniel Bryan, your winner here tonight, and as he celebrates with this crowd that cheered him on to victory, he looks forward to vengeance. And as the yes movement reigns on, and as Sullivan recovers on the outside, Daniel Bryan hasn't noticed it yet, but he's making his way towards the ring right now, is Jay Lethal. And Lethal has entered the ring to stare down face to face with his opponent for this Sunday. There's respect between the two men, but make no mistake about it either. When it comes to the United States Championship, both men want to do anything to be the champion. Both men, that's probably the most aggressive they'll get with each other until next Sunday. Well, that was an interesting show of respect to see there from both sides, but we don't have much time to talk about it because it is time for our main event here tonight. And what an interesting main event it is on paper. Because Adam Cole is heading into what could very well potentially be his penultimate match, or maybe even his final match, depending on what happens next week, as a member of the Raw roster. In case you didn't see Monday Night Raw last week, Adam Cole said that if he could not defeat Marty Scurll at Vengeance, first off, he was challenging Scurll, repeatedly trying to force Scurll to have this match at Vengeance, and Scurll kept saying no. Scurll kept saying that he defeated Adam Cole at WrestleMania, and there was nothing that made him want to fight Cole, and there was nothing that Cole had done to deserve the match. Adam Cole went to a desperate scenario. He said to Marty Scurll, if you beat me at Vengeance, I will leave Monday Night Raw. And when that was put in front of him, knowing the villain as well as we have, he was not turning it down. He was not saying no to that. Marty Scurll and Adam Cole meet at Vengeance. If Scurll wins, Adam Cole is gone, but if Adam Cole wins, he finally gets the World Heavyweight Championship sealed around his waist. But this is a man right now making his way towards the ring who cares about that World Heavyweight Championship so greatly that he has taken his own actions against it. Triple H, because of course of what he has done recently, has once again pushed himself directly into that limelight, attacking CM Punk in his Monday Night Raw debut, stating the reason he did so was because Punk had done nothing on the Raw brand to deserve an opportunity, non-title or not, against Marty Scurll. Triple H did not deserve to be overlooked. Triple H should never be overlooked, and he was going to he made a statement out of CM Punk to prove that. CM Punk is still not here tonight, much the same as he wasn't last week when Triple H was explaining his actions and rubbing in the injury that he inflicted on CM Punk, and he said to Punk, whenever you come back, I'll be the one to introduce you. So it certainly seems if right now, especially as on the same night the World Heavyweight Championship match at Vengeance was sealed, it seems as if Triple H wants CM Punk if he's back in time for Vengeance. But as for right now, Triple H is about to get his hands on the man who after next Sunday could be the next World Heavyweight Champion. And could be, if Triple H wins here tonight, it could well be Adam Cole and Triple H squaring off for that World Heavyweight Championship first. That could be the case should it happen. Triple H is prepared and ready for this one. You know, whenever the game is put in a big match scenario, he isn't going to throw it away. He wants this shot at Adam Cole. He wants this victory over Adam Cole. He wants his hands on CM Punk. He wants his hands on Marty Scurll. There is not someone within this World Heavyweight Championship division who Triple H doesn't want to get his hands on, because he knows he deserves that shot rightfully. He should have that shot at the belt, and there is no one who deserves it over him. But if Triple H, of course, wants all of that to be true, it's got to beat Adam Cole here tonight in the main event of Monday Night Raw. Both men stare across from one another, and immediately Triple H gets out of the ring. He wants to play his own, no pun intended, game against Adam Cole. Triple H is not going to be here on behalf of Marty Scurll, making the matchup next Sunday any easier for Marty Scurll, and he's not going to be a scapegoat and allow Adam Cole, there we go, an easy road to vengeance either. Triple H is doing this for his business. Until that World Heavyweight Championship is around Triple H's waist, he is not going to be helping out the champion or the challenger. Although I think that is well known to be the case right now. Triple H has been hungry, hunting for that title for even before Mauro Ranallo came into his job a year ago. Triple H will do anything to get his hands on that title, as we have seen in the past. But of course he doesn't fight for a side. When it was Bullet Club and Raw squaring off against one another, Triple H fought for himself. And the same applies every single week to Triple H. He's not on Raw's side, he's not on Adam Cole's side, he's not on Marty Scurll's side. He's on Triple H's side, as he always will be. Main event here tonight with Adam Cole, though, can put Triple H's side that much closer towards the top. A win over the #1 contender is big in its own way, so if Triple H wins this one, he could well guarantee himself a matchup even with Marty Scurll, should Adam Cole be defeated at Vengeance. Of course, there won't be any Adam Cole either to have another shot at the belt after Vengeance if he loses, because he will be gone from Monday Night Raw. Triple H, though, in the early stages of this matchup right now, in control of Adam Cole. There's the face buster that drives Cole into the mat. And look at that, Cole decides to get out of the ring. Going onto the apron here a little bit. And a hard, unforgiving shot there by Triple H brings Adam Cole down to the outside once more. Triple H seems to always have something in mind out here. The game with his vindictive planning. Cerebral Assassin just dumping Adam Cole onto the apron there, back first. The toughest part of the ring, Adam Cole's body just went down on, and Triple H knows it. Took his time going for that cover, though. And that's why that was such an early kick out there, registered by Adam Cole. But Triple H is on the money right now. Pile driver to Cole. And again, Adam Cole goes out of the ring. Takes a moment to recover, and Triple H turns his back to him to taunt. A move that Adam Cole looks to make him pay for, it seems. Reversal there, picks him up to his feet. Cole looking for a suplex. Triple H with just too much power there. Gets himself out of that one, and a nasty backbreaker. I don't know where the villain Marty Scurll is, though I said the same last week and he ended up being in the arena. So Scurll, for all we know, could be here tonight. Could certainly be watching this one and deciding whether or not Adam Cole is going to be a threat to him come next Sunday. Another counter there by Adam Cole, hard uppercut. And Adam Cole there jumps in with a quick DDT, driving Triple H down to the mat. Cole taking a moment to get that little bit of confidence, the confident side of him out there. And Triple H, though, trying to slug away at Adam Cole. Missed a punch there, and Cole capitalized, busted open a little bit as well. Is Adam Cole. Triple H will be happy to know this early into the match that his opponent is busted open. Top rope arm drag, though. Triple H felt that one. Adam Cole, second rope into a cross body there. Triple H must have tried getting up to his feet. Super kick by Cole, though. Changes the entire scene of this matchup. Adam Cole rushes into that cover to hope to try and put away Triple H, but the game just simply has not taken enough punishment this matchup to be close to being put away. Adam Cole, though, Wants to try and put it away right now. Panama Sunrise to Triple H. Can Adam Cole seal the deal and secure a victory for himself here tonight? There's one. Whoa. Triple H kicks out at 1. How does that demoralize Adam Cole? How does that shake your confidence in your finishing maneuver? The move that Adam Cole has won moves with, titles with. He's won moves with, won matches with, titles with, and he can't put away Triple H with that very move here tonight. Triple H went for an overhand. Oh, step up enziguri there. Adam Cole on the money with it. Triple H though, hard punch, hard elbow in the gut, and Triple H now brings in Adam Cole. Pedigree! Could this be where Triple H beats Adam Cole? He goes into the cover. 1, 2. No, Adam Cole gets the shoulder up just in time. Triple H's mind thought he was done there. The referee's hand was coming down for 3, but Adam Cole shows that fight that has kept him within touching distance of the World Heavyweight Championship for the last 4+ months. But he is bleeding pretty bad right now. And Triple H is soaking in his confidence as this match rolls on. Look at this now. Triple H into a sleeper hold here on Adam Cole. Going to try and make the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. The man who will risk his Raw career next Sunday. Going to try and make him pass out here. Almost a pun intended towards CM Punk's go to sleep as he tries to make Adam Cole go unconscious here. But Cole won't give in there. Jawbreaker, and he's out of it. Both men up to their feet at relatively the same time. Adam Cole hangs Triple H out to dry on the ropes there and goes into another cover now, hoping to put this one away. Kick out. Looking for some kind of leg triangle maneuver, maybe elbows into the head. Triple H does his best though and gets himself out of that one. Triple H now confusing Adam Cole a little bit there and was able to secure that backdrop. Triple H now goes in on the legs. He's looking for the Indian Deathlock here, and he will get it applied on Adam Cole. Indian Deathlock stitched in. Triple H would love to put Adam Cole away with a submission, but you know that Cole won't give in. A hard punch there, and Adam Cole stays in this one. Emerald Explosion by Adam Cole. Now looks to maybe try and take the pedigree away from Triple H there. Holding it on the arm for a moment. Adam Cole brings him down with a snapmare. Chinlock applied here. Trying to stop Triple H in his presence. Trying to catch some breath. Trying to get the blood out of his eyes. But Triple H knows, with a weight advantage like he has to stay on top of it at all times. In the turnbuckle now, these two men go. Adam Cole, hard counter there to Triple H. Single underhook suplex, and the game goes down. And Triple H also decides to roll out of the ring there, try and get some breathing room. Adam Cole back in. Only to be met though with a strike from Triple H and a hard chop to send him down. Triple H here going to go up to the second rope. Adam Cole getting up to his feet. Triple H lies in wait though. I don't know if Cole recognizes if he's on the top rope or not. He didn't. Double axe handle came down on him. Into the cover. Cole's foot underneath the ropes though. Denies Triple H the chance for victory. Caught him with a stellar punch there to Triple H. Kick in the gut as well that followed. Now just trying to back Adam Cole repeatedly against the ropes here. Oh, but Adam Cole couldn't stand for any longer. Gets a punch of his own to counter. And again goes to the Emerald Explosion. And connects. Into the cover he goes as well. Hoping it's all sealed and done for. Triple H still kicks out at 2. With the blood dripping out Adam Cole's head. With the knowledge that he has put so much into this match. How does this fare heading into next Sunday? I said it about Daniel Bryan in his match. With all that has been exerted, how does Adam Cole try and stay fit for next Sunday while Marty Scurll has the night off? Adam Cole, super kick to Triple H. And a second super kick, and looks to finish it all up A third super kick. Triple H goes down. Adam Cole could be in position to end this one. Reigning rights as Triple H is busted open now. Adam Cole could look to end it. DDT. Triple H down. Cole into a cover here. He sees the blood on the forehead of Triple H. And he still can't put it away. Triple H kicks out. Adam Cole is dismayed. Oh my god. Marty Scurll on the stage, the World Heavyweight Champion, staring down his challenger for vengeance. Looking him in the eye, and Triple H has taken full advantage of this. Rolling up Adam Cole. Triple H just beat Adam Cole. And it's all down to Marty Scurll. Triple H celebrates on the outside, but Marty Scurll is running right up that ramp. Adam Cole is enraged at what just happened, and Scurll stands on the top of the ramp. He ran away, but now he's going to stand and fight. Adam Cole's coming towards him. These two men are going to swing at each other right now. Here they go. Adam Cole strikes first, and now they trade in blows back and forth to one another. The referees, the security coming in to try and break this one up. Adam Cole, Marty Scurll brawling with one another up on the ramp, but that's not all. That's not all. Back in the ring, it's CM Punk. Punk has Triple H up on his shoulders. Punk gotta sleep to Triple H. CM Punk came back with one hell of a bang to close out Monday Night Raw.